Hello and welcome in everyone. Uh, we are back here again with Assassin's Creed. I saw the new trailer for the new upcoming DLC and I was like, I need to finish the ones before before that comes in as well. So here we are. The DLCs are going to be much shorter than the other ones, as far as I know. I think it's about 5 hours or 6 hours each, if I'm right. So we're going to be tackling that. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Hope you guys have something planned for the New Year's. I don't. I'm streaming right now, and it is 1 hour from midnight right now. That said, let's just dive into the game. Uh, the plus side to playing this game is that you guys get a lot more cut cam uh, because the loading screens are obnoxiously long. So yeah, let's just wait for the game to load, and we can start right off the bat. I need to remember coming from Sekiro. I need to familiarize myself with the controls a little bit. Right hand is the special attack. It's the bow. Oh, I think the game's almost unloading. It's staggering a little bit. How long is this gonna take? Letter from Ranby. Two visitors have arrived at Ravensthorpe from Francia. One, a young nose from Jarl Cindric's clan near Paris, and other seems to be a Frank. They have already built us a new guest house as a gift from Cindric's brother Siegfried. Uh, I'm no seer, but it's obvious they want something from us. A warrior girl named Toka has been asking for you. Speak with them and find out what they really want.
They bring a feast and build their own guest house.
The quest Legend of
These are
Babel has
very
been added to your
generous
game.
guests.
Alright. Let's just do a couple of things before we start off. Wait, what am I missing here? No, this we don't need right now. Just looking at a few skill points here. Rumor has that the Isle of Skye has fallen prey to a terrible nightmare plaguing its people. Not a soul on the island can escape the night of troubled sleep. Keep an eye out for strange visitors at Ravensthorpe to begin this journey. Hey Martis. Yes, but I'm playing the DLC right now. They announced a new DLC.
Some of
Uh,
it. The settlement looks quite festive.
The Yule celebration is here. It's midwinter, Eivor. Time to drink, fight, and compete in hopes of a bounteous harvest. Yolnir, the Yule god, smiles on us. The days will soon grow longer, my friend. It's all a glorious rebirth about to begin.
And you did all this?
Not exactly. On a scouting mission, Sunniva and I met a group of, we call them revelers. They did most of the work. Sunniva's manning the fistfight tournament. All in good fun. Meanwhile, I have opened my own shop. Rather than silver, we use what I call Yule tokens. I made them myself.
They certainly look homemade.
Thank you, yes. Now, before we begin our celebrations, we need to get the brewery and the cattle farm ready for the Yule feast.
And you'd like me to do that, I suppose.
I would. And since I'm so fond of you, have some Yule tokens. I expect to see you at the celebrations later.
Okay, just a quick update. I kind of tried spending like an hour trying to figure out what to play, and I just couldn't arrive at anything. And that's when I saw that Valhalla has had announced a new DLC recently. So I just wanted to give that a try. I mean, I wanted to give the ones that are already out to be over with. And I'll show you the trailer here. It looks really good. It kind of looks like they're taking the route of God of War. Additionally, the reason why I kind of wanted to play Sekiro New Game Plus is I'm already deep inside. As in, I had like 5 hours left, earlier in the free today afternoon, and I played it. I played Sekiro New Game Plus, and I'm already at the owl. So I was thinking I'll do the bad ending and close it off. Okay, so we have two new DLCs running. I don't want to do the seasonal event. Uh, how do I run in this game? Okay, there you go. The only problem with playing with this game is once I go back into Sekiro, like I said, I am gonna
Only my
platinum
boy.
Sekiro and Mortal Shells this coming year. This is gonna screw with my muscle memory quite a bit.
Eivor, good to see you. I am. Did you want something, or? I was wondering.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and.
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure. And to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need. And Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
And I haven't really cared about platinum achievements in a long time. I didn't either, but I played Hellblade recently on stream, and I got the platinum for that. And platinum, getting a platinum on Hellblade was like the best thing ever. And then when I started playing Sekiro, I was like, you know what, the I wanted to get all the four endings in which ways, and the achievements seemed not unreasonable. For example, like if you're talking about platinum for this game, it's gonna be obnoxious. right? It's gonna be picking up like every loot chest possible. It's just a little ridiculous. Whereas in Sekiro, it's just getting all the endings, killing all the bosses, upgrading your prosthetics, and getting all the skill points. And I was like, okay, by the time I'm done with 4 new game pluses, I think I should have them all. And the platinum for Mortal Shell is very interesting. It's it's you need to complete a run without wearing any armor, which means you're basically gonna get one hit KO'd. So that's gonna be very challenging, but I really want to give that. I remember I used to be proud of my gamer score. Yeah, I remember that era as well. I think I have about 90K, I believe. Yeah, no, about 67. Fair enough. 67. That's.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
That's true. Not necessarily. All games don't necessarily have 1,000 points per game. It can go higher.
Enough
Some of them
waiting.
can be lower as
Pull your
well.
forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll
What are you
bring the
looking at?
people together.
Oh, hey, Salamba. Happy New Year to you as well. Nah, they've changed that format quite a bit from then. It's no longer. I mean, yeah, I'm doing good. Still deaf in 1 year, but
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar. Bridget,
I'm not
this
really
bountiful day, to
excited about
celebrate the strength
New
of your
Year's and
bond
stuff.
and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you,
I think that's a
my
sign of us
darling
growing too
Bridget,
old, at
I
least
offer
mentally.
this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, syd dwi 'di caru ti gynnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod gyda dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi 'di breuddwydio am ffiwtio'n hun. Ydy so tawalwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall. A dyn a strong a bwra ty gi. Ac fel as I ffies, bod calon yn hedfan dyr y ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Ydys hedfan efo'n gilydd, tro bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring. Take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd and byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
I like how it's a joyous occasion and I'm just sitting here like a bloodied Grim Reaper. Okay, let me just catch up on the chat. Sorry about that. Uh, New Year's is just a source of stress to me, kind of like Christmas. I feel like I should be doing something more with it, but I can't be just bothered. The thing that I don't like about New Year the worst is people are gonna burst crackers and the cats are gonna get scared, like super scared, and I don't like that. Although I did stress a lot more about Christmas. I'll be really honest with you. I'm so glad that Christmas is over. I just have chill small celebration with friends, all the kids, right? I didn't even buy any gifts this Christmas. Kind of feels bad about it, but my family told me not to. I mean, I guess I chimed in on my New Year present. Wait, niece's Christmas present and wanted a new phone, an expensive phone. Oh, you got her an iPhone? That's great.
What do you think of all this? A little dull in my opinion.
Yeah, so I'm like an hour away from New Year's right now. We though here in India we don't really celebrate Christmas to begin with, but literally everything's decorated in green, and I was like, nah, this is just too ugly. My sister got the phone for her daughter, but I picked one. Like, fair enough.
Ranvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunner so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to
Oh,
read,
thank you for the host,
but I am
Salama.
pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no
Like
seer,
one of my
nor
colleague invited me
sorceress
for
lady.
a
Not Gunnar's marriage, but our
New
situation.
Year
Our
party
success.
today,
How do you mean
but
our
then
success?
I was
I mean to
like,
say that I
nah,
saw our settlement flourishing.
I just want to
Through
stay
our
home and play
victories
some
in
video
war and in
games.
diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
Video
You would
games for
not have
life, yeah.
listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence,
As I am honored by your love.
and I by yours.
I'd say bury me with a next gen console, but I feel like that's going to be more expensive than a
Eivor,
casket.
I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Oh, oh, naughty, naughty. He might have some introverted tendencies as well. Yeah, you don't say. I think if you
Shall
have
we
cats,
find our way
that's
back
already
to
a
the
sign
hall?
of being
Bridget might give another
introverted.
speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks
Even
beautifully.
Salamba.
With
Yeah, I think
poetry.
that's a sign that he needs to get
Are you
a
kidding?
cat.
Am I? Come, we should go.
We can officially welcome you into the cat gang as soon as you get one. But Salma, how long do you have your uni left? Cat hermit guy. Yeah, that's also true. So previously, when I used to live with my roommate, I was fostering a cat, and I think he had a lot of issues dealing with it. Oh, are we done here? I'm only on my first term of my master's, just a little bit, probably about 2 years, and I'll enjoy the hell out of those 2 years. I already know how it's no rush for me to get back to that. And I want to say I kind of miss my uh, uni days doing masters, but I don't think I do actually. I did initially, but looking back at it, I don't think I look back at my school or college days very fondly. Okay, we need to find where the DLC quests are. The heck? Like earlier this year, I was invited to like an alumni event for my school, and I was like, "Fuck no!" I hated each and every one of you when I was there. Oh wait, am I supposed to do something here? Oh man, doing this after Sekiro feels so different. Speaking of work and introversy, the factory I've been stationed, well, it turns out working alone. But help me understand, wouldn't your work require help from others, or would you be able to manage most of it by yourself?
Always. I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished too I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
I should be able to manage, even though I did like the co-worker. It's physical work, so the second guy is always helpful. Fair. I uh, even within my team, I kind of work standalone. I don't really. I only like report to my manager. I don't have to work with any coworkers. Uh, so I consider my cats to be my coworkers, which is kind of a problem because they don't really do
It's a
anything.
strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
There's no one to keep an eye on me, so I can do things at my own pace. Uh, that's that's fair. The kind of work that I do, the problem is even though I don't really need to rely on coworkers, like I constantly need to be in touch with like the upper management and stuff, because the work that I do is mostly client side work. So like I need to keep reporting in very often, which I kind of find somewhat annoying. Kind of sucks because working alone means there's more responsibility and more stress. Yeah.
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
I can imagine you being like, okay, Big Tub, we seriously need to talk. We got deadlines to meet, and I feel like you're not doing your part. I think she does her job fairly well. It's small stuff that I need to worry about.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda. Are you ready to settle? Make a home
Yeah,
here?
she heard her
For
name
a
and she was
year or
like,
two,
I got something
perhaps.
about me.
But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Volka, I want to thank you for all you have done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and well, I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Just for the memes, I don't think she takes it well. Because she used to have a ribbon as well. She generally doesn't like
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a
things on
married
her.
man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family.
But that said,
You're
if
a
I did
fine
give her
addition to
a
Gunnar's
real
life
mic,
and to ours.
I think it'd be really funny because
I couldn't be more
you
happy
can
to come out.
hear her purring all the
Hope you
time.
haven't seen Wash in a case Misha the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you.
Okay, how do I end this wedding right now? Are we done here? I want to get to the stabbing as soon as I can.
A new letter. Looks like something is happening near Volka's hut. Perhaps I should take a look. They bring a feast and build their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
Let's do the Paris quest first. I really like the world design in this game. I feel like it's really well done.
Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, it is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Siegfried. You know, clan to clan.
There'll be blood if any here heard I refuse to feast. So, consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
You would be welcome. Yet you do not share your gifts for nothing. I await the boon you surely will ask of me.
Tales of your judgment proved true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
Sure.
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat!
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still. You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
If it makes me drunk, I'm glad to drink it.
Are there no standards anymore?
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia. This but a worn twig, but is still my favorite.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Heminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you in your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat.
Charles the Fat is a real king,
And
isn't
with
he?
this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow march against the Norse villages there. He killed my father and wiped out my village.
Yeah.
I am sorry for your father and your village. We have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Siegfried, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people. But before now, I saw no reason to involve our clan.
You see reason now.
I hope for all of us,
If
Salamba.
the mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfrieds you mentioned, he rallies the North.
Yeah, there you go.
Should be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if you will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
And I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a stable king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready yourself, Pierre. I challenge you to a home gang.
Enough. Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat. The Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this. Find Pierre when you have prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
Thank you.
This is a very weird cutscene. Okay, there you go.
Ugh, my head. I should have kept to ale. Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia.
We will, but I gotta change my equipment a little bit.
Eivor, what brings... Eivor, I want to thank you on behalf... And it could never...
Truly, God. I would like to...
Done for now.
May I...
Ready for battle.
I have...
There you go, that's much better.
Wolfkist, I hope your head does not ache like mine.
Pierre,
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
I am ready.
Oh, this is gonna be a really long loading screen, so you guys get cat cam in the meantime.
Francia, the land of Charlemagne, and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Welcome to Francia!
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us?
Believe me, Wolf-Kissed, you will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
Man, the game looks so fucking
We
good.
all had a part in it.
Ooh, hanging in there.
Gods. This is what he would bring to Ravensthorpe.
It is. We are almost there, but we cannot take the longship around Paris as the Franks' bridges block the way.
Ready!
Our village is inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Mount
Let
up.
me take a guess.
The
There's
ride
gonna
is
be
not long.
Templars.
How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to lead one day, but I failed even this.
The failure was not all yours, Toka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters? Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
But Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight. Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever...
Oh, don't go that way.
Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people. You might have to lead sooner than you expect, Toga.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there. It is strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army.
What did you bring back for us, Salamba?
Welcome to Milan. We should find Siegfried.
Toast. Alright. With mozzarella and paprika. That sounds good.
You have returned.
I had like mac and cheese and lasagna for
Are the
dinner.
others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way.
Although, Salamba, what are you mastering in, if you don't mind me asking? Like, I know your field is, I know it's vaguely it's psychology related, but
Our burial grounds.
right. But what in psychology? Like, is there like a specific field that you're pursuing? Because my major in undergrad was abnormal psychology as well. There's no specification anymore. They changed that. Oh,
There is something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
You can apparently choose between different courses. It was kind of like that for us as well. Like I had to choose between child psychology and abnormal psychology, and I hated child psychology, so I went with abnormal psychology and health psychology. That was my elective, or no, that was my major. Social psychology was my elective.
Siegfried.
You came, Wolf-Kissed. Good.
You knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinric from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just
Oh, hey, Bara,
left
how you
his body
doing?
for the animals to take. I raised this mount for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt and vengeance and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
Oh yeah, a happy new year to you as well, Bara. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. What have you been working as, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I don't work in that field anymore. So my educational and professional history is kind of weird. Um, I did my undergrad in psychology, and then for my master's, I did science journalism. But currently, I'm working as a creative director for a tech company. So currently, I'm like I work development most for the most part, not like the actual coding, but drawing like business model, the user experience, and stuff like that. That's mostly what I work on. My first job when I was working with Microsoft, that did involve a lot of psychology though, because so like I said, my first job was with Microsoft. Even though I didn't go there as a psychology as a field, uh, they had this project going on with suicide prevention. So I used to counsel people on a suicide prevention helpline. That was my first job. While I was handling production work for Microsoft, and then I worked with esports for a while as a production assistant, and then currently I moved here, which is a completely different job. Even here I was actually hired as a production manager, but then I, just moved up the ladder. Science journalism is cool, but again, the problem with both of the career education degree that I picked up has very little scope in India. So I picked up psychology because I wanted to work in forensic sciences, and that has like little to no scope. And science journalism, I might as well just be unemployed.
How dangerous are these Franks? What do they want?
Do you not understand? They want us as Sinric, dead and dishonored, but I will teach them what honor means. Now we will feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their
But I
end
am
in
kind of
silence.
considering going back into production
He hates them almost as much as I do.
because tech jobs are like extremely
Sinric
stressful.
won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It It is Eiktherni, who watches over Odin's Hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
Yeah, it was a very diverse journey. The one, I mean, um, it was basically just finding my groove. The company that like I said, I was working with Microsoft and esports, right? And they're like, for the lack of a better term, like high profile organizations, I would say. But currently, since I'm working with like a smaller company, not really that small, but it's not at the level of esports obviously or Microsoft. So I feel like I have a bit more freedom to work on stuff, but of late it's been getting super stale.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Toka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
That was quick.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfrid's head, and that one as well. Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Bishop Englewen. This is a good night.
Can I murder people already now? Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Keep your eyes open! What diablo is it?
Horse! Advantage! Will not be enough.
Oops, wrong one. Oh, 1 second. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Soapy. How are you doing? Happy New Year. I'm assuming it's already way past 12 for you. Thank you, Sophia. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm like 15 minutes away from midnight right now. So, do you guys have any plan for the new year or?
Siegfried, wait! What did he say to you?
Nah, don't worry. Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat here. I feel like we're all just brooding people who don't really celebrate
They should have
much.
warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Thank you. Thank you for
Oh, I
stopping
like
by again,
that.
Sophie. I appreciate
Where's
that.
Secret going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others.
I
It
love
was
you, my
he who
lovely
killed
viewers. Thank
Cindric.
you.
Yes, his sword brother and your father. I'm sorry, Toka.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Brains
Renwick's
like
right.
this right now.
We need to
Alright,
stop
fair
these
enough.
Raven's fault.
Unless you can
So for
convince
those
that
who don't
king
know
to
me, I'm Sir
surrender,
Chairman Meow,
you may have to
and this
kill
is my
every soldier in
co-host.
Francia.
Hold on, can I stop this? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for readers who are new here, I'm Sir Chairman Meow. This is my co-host. Big Tub, always sleeping on the job. She's supposed to be my production assistant, but she's just being cute on the camera right now. Also, hey, welcome in, Mitzi. A happy new year to you as well.
This battle will not be won with axes. I must find a way to meet Charles and convince him not to attack England.
Remember, Charles murdered Godfrey. He will not honor his word. Better to kill him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I'll meet Siegfried there, and return when Engelwin is dead. Then we will find Charles.
Cat rates, sure. Also, Mitzi, I am at the end of my second playthrough of Sekiro. I started the New Game Plus, and I just need to beat like 2 bosses, and I should be done with that. So I'm gonna keep that for Monday though. But in the meantime, let's do the cat rates by Mitzi. The second playthrough won't take much time because you already have like most of your things upgraded. Oh, Salamba, thank you for stopping by. Hold on, let me just give a flurry of shoutouts. Please do check out Salamba. There you go. Alright, this is the card reads redeemed by Mitzi. Small Tub is doing her own thing right now, so it's just gonna be Tub Tub. Oh, she knows. Do you wanna back off a little? It's a New Year gift for the kitty. I feel like you guys are obligated to redeem the cat treats to make peace with the cats. Her name, both of my cats are female. It's very easy to remember their names. It is Big Tub and Small Tub. Also, Salamba, have a good evening. Hope you have fun at your New Year party. And bring us food. Couple of more? You want more? No, this is the big one. This is Big Tub. Big Tub is the calm one. I can have her on camera without her causing any issues. Small Tub is the exact opposite, and she creates hell wherever she goes. Big Tub has only one purpose in her life, and that's to sleep. Oh, you dropped it. There's nothing here. Can you do a stand up? Can you stand up? Good girl. That's enough. That's a lot. You might want to thank Mitzi. Thank her. There you go. She sent sorry cards. Thank you for the redeem, Mitzi. I appreciate that. She's actually a bit of. She's a bit slow. So even. Okay, let me show you this right now. So even though I don't have anything, I can actually get her to stand up. No? What are you learning? She's learning. Oh, look at that. Should I just leave the cam here and just stop playing the game? Because you insulted her. Yeah, she's like, how dare you? Alright, let's head back to the cave.
If Siegfried has his way, there will not be a single Frank left in these hills by winter. He hates them, that is certain. Did you see him?
What do I gotta do? Travel to the slums of Paris. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Let's get this travel point in the meantime. So yeah, if you, I would also like, if you want, what you can do is you can play Sekiro off stream. So it took me about 5 hours to reach the owl, the first owl that is, and I feel like that's pretty quick. And the reason why you can get there that fast is because you already have, like I said, your prosthetics and most of your skills upgraded. At least I had most of my skills upgraded, and I think at least from a health perspective, I think you also have all the prayer beads and stuff, right? So it becomes a much more easier. I wouldn't say that necessarily. I'm just saying the upgrades kind of make it even more easier. Oh, what are you doing here? Having played Sekiro, this feels like a breeze. Like I can melt through enemies for the most part. Yeah, so what I did was at least I kind of played off stream. Yeah, I so did I. I really kind of was hoping to play it on stream, but I was also like really confused. Like, should I just continue with Sekiro or just just take a break from Sekiro regardless? But I had like a lot of free time in the afternoon, so I just ended up playing it, and I got there fairly quickly, I would say. And I just need to get to the boss and deal with them. So that actually might be my last Sekiro stream. Once I do the bad ending on stream, then what I'm gonna do is there are 4 endings in total, right? So I would have gotten one, and the whatever I'm planning on Monday would be the second ending, and everything else I'm gonna play off stream until the last fight of the last ending. So that way I can get the platinum on stream. Give me that. Where's my horse? Um, for me, it's not that I've announced it. It's just that I have a lot of things that I kind of want to play. The problem with playing Assassin's Creed and yeah, I'll be announcing it on Discord as well. The problem with playing Assassin's Creed before Sekiro is that it has a very different combat mechanic. Like there is parry and stuff, but you can get by without parrying, like even a single enemy. It Are we back?